Okay, here is how we turned our son's bunk room into our master/nursery. This was the biggest room in our house, and so we decided to combine the two because we have a really small house. So we had to undo the bunk beds that were screwed into the wall. It was built into the room, so it was kind of a nightmare to take apart. But you'll see here that the room is actually quite large, so we decided to go with this room to kind of convert the two. So now that the bunk beds are out, that doorway also leads to our kitchen, and we closed it up to be able to utilize the room more. We took painter's tape and kind of measured out the room to see if a queen-size bed would fit in her crib. I don't advise moving your bed and furniture in prematurely. We did, and then we had to tarp it all. But here you'll see that we finally started framing up the division between the two rooms, and it's gonna be just like the tiniest little baby nook behind the master. Next step, we had to patch all the holes in the room and then wait for that to dry so we could sand it and then paint. And in case you're wondering why our room is blacked out, it's because our son's room was like a galaxy before. Here's just some different angles of the division between the two rooms so you can kind of get a gist for how big the room actually was and how small her little nursery will be. We decided to go with a paint called Cherry Mocha, and I promise by the end of the video you'll like it, but right now it looks terrible like Pepto-Bismol. But I promise it's only looking like that because there's no window in this room. So I couldn't really get a good picture of it. Next step is putting the luan up on the framed wall. We decided to go with just that raw wood look and then like a greenish gray paint color. Here you'll see that I decided to do a board and batten look. I didn't get a video of Tyler installing the insulation, but there is insulation between this wall, and I'll go ahead and tag what insulation we used in the description. We ran out of money and could not hire somebody to do this job for us, but we're trying to make this doorway look like it was never here. Let's see how he did. This is what we did. So it was one big bedroom. This was the door to the kitchen. We blocked that off. We added this wall. Obviously we have like construction everywhere. We decided to utilize her closet door to use it as the doorway to her room because there wasn't enough room in this little nook to actually open up the closet door. So we just repurposed it for right here. Progress, Tyler got the door up. And after moving the crib like 48 times, I think that this is probably the best spot. So this is how the door kind of tucks right there on the inside. I wanted a little ledge where I could hang a mirror and some different little knickknacks to kind of make the room appear a little bigger than it is. After doing the doorway, we noticed that like there was no way to make it camouflage, so Tyler went ahead and like just spackled the entire wall. Here's what it looked like after he painted it. So you can still see the doorway, but at least it's a little bit better than it was. Here you'll see the spacing that we had left. We had just enough room to put our dresser and our bed back in, and that's it. So I decided to ask Tyler to put a wardrobe closet here. Stay tuned.